Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee. If you are new, welcome. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting the channel. Today I want to talk to y'all about something here's the thing. I want to talk to y'all about this customer metric. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to get right into it right now. Okay, so the customer metric is the customer can rate you. Okay, so you go in the app, in the Spark app, and then they have a list of metrics that you have to, meet. If you're in the green in any of your metrics that's within the app, then that means that you're going above and beyond what they expect you to do. If you are in the orange, then it's basically saying, okay, you got a little work that you need to do. We're going to tweak this a little bit, and then we're going to try to work you to the green. But if you're in the red, honey, that's basically saying, child, you out here just doing what you want to do. You might do some stuff right. You might not. I don't know. But red means, hey, get your together. Get your together now before we boot you off our app. Basically, that's what that means. Okay. So I don't know if y'all pay attention to when y'all are delivering, when you're done with the delivery, it gives you a thumbs up and it gives you a thumbs down for the customer. And what Spark is saying, that this is basically, just a way for you to just say, hey, the app worked smooth. Everything went all well and good. And so you can thumbs up if everything went good, I guess. Or in my mind, I was thinking that this customer was all that and then some. So I just gave him a thumbs up because, everything went smooth. I ain't never gave anybody a thumbs down. The only one I gave a thumbs down to, and I had to let Spark know. I don't know how many times I had to tell y'all, the worst customer that I ever delivered to, y'all got to check out that video, honey, so y'all can see what I went through. Yes, I gave them a thumbs down. I gave them a thumbs down and I think they gave me one too, because they dropped my rate. But it was all good. Ooh, don't start me with that, because see, that made me mad just even thinking that. How dare you give me a thumbs down? And you was the one that messed up the whole situation. Go check out that video, child, because see, y'all gonna have me mad on this day thinking about that. Let me just get myself together. I'll be right back. Whew. All right, so the customer has the option in the system, I guess, when you drop the orders off, and they can thumbs up or thumbs down. Well, they said that they got rid of that, and now they're giving the customers the option to say whether the delivery was a 1 through a 5. So they have 5 stars. 1 star means, hey, this was trash. And 5 was like, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. We popping. But here's my problem with it. When a customer gives you a bad rating, in order for you to be able to improve on whatever the problem was, or if it was even your problem, because it could have been something that the store did. They could have gave them a hard avocado when most people like their avocados a little soft, so they could go ahead on and eat them right then. They may have gave them some milk that was like 2 days left on it before it expires, something like that. You just never know what the customer may give you that one rating for. But when they do give you that rating, don't y'all wish that Spark would say, hey, you got downgraded for this particular order. Here's what the customer had to say, so that you can kind of rectify the issue, or I don't know, I guess so you can kind of say, okay, well, even if you did have some avocados that were hard, if that was their gripe, then you would know the next time that you see some avocados in an order that, okay, maybe they want softer avocados, or maybe they, don't get the milk that's within 2 days of expiring. I don't know what, because here's the thing. When the customer does that, and then you get your metrics, or you're looking at your metrics, and it's saying that you're in the orange, and it's like, but for what? You don't even know. And so it's really discouraging for you to be going through that and not know how you can correct the issue, if it was even your issue. Because here's the thing, I think they lump all of that into one. It goes from when they first get on the app online to order, to who may have shopped to you picking it up, to just all of that is lumped into one. So what I think Spark should do is basically separate. I don't know how they would do that though, but I think that they should separate what was the problem. And if it had nothing to do with the delivery, then let your metrics stay green. Unless the customer said, hey, when this delivery driver brought my stuff to me, they just threw my stuff in my yard, or they just, they broke my eggs, because that could be on you. I don't know. But don't y'all wish that? I just thought maybe I would ask that, because it is kind of jacked up that they will penalize you for whatever the situation was and not tell you what the situation was so that you can make it better. That's all I'm saying. So if you with me and you might be in the orange for this same reason and you're still trying to figure out, what am I doing? I've done everything I can. I go to the house, I'm looking presentable. I'm not bopping my music all loud. I'm not smoking or breaking their eggs. And, I put everything up here neatly, or I do everything right, and they still downgraded me. It might not even have nothing to do with you. And that's the sad part. So if Spark, when they send out that what can we do better email, because we are listening to you, I know y'all done seen it. If you've been delivering for a while, they send out surveys and they say, hey, would you recommend our service to somebody else, or would you recommend somebody else working with Spark or whatever? And if, tell us why. They have that little comment box down there. I think I'm going to start just saying that, like, if you're going to penalize somebody for being in the orange, can you tell them why so they can fix it? Because that's just like being at a 9-to-5 and your boss gives you your appraisal and all he checking off is just ones, just and he give that to you and he just give it to you and say, okay, you're not getting a raise. But all the ones that you see is nothing beside the ones that say, hey, well, you were late all the time, or you come back from break late, or we caught you on your cell phone too many times, or you're abusing company time by being on Amazon shopping all the time. I don't know. Maybe just tell the people why y'all downgrading them. You ain't got to tell who the customer was, but can you at least say, when you do get downgraded, listen, homegirl, homeboy, you need to work on making sure these folks' eggs get to their door without them being cracked. That's all I'm saying. Or if you notice that the milk is leaking, tell the employee right then when you pick this stuff up. Don't take that leaking milk to them folks' house. Wipe it off. Try to see if it's still leaking, or get another one. Like, sometimes you just got to think outside the box and but that's some stuff that you can visibly see. But if it has nothing to do with you, it would be great to know. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna step down off my little soapbox. Oh, but I'm gonna say this though. If you are in the red, you out here wilding out, get your stuff together and quit playing on these folks app. But other than that, go check out my other video that I was just talking about tip baiting, because this probably goes hand in hand. I'm sure it does. So if you're not familiar with the metrics, make sure you go to your metric in the Spark app. It'll say my metrics in a little tab of its own. Go in there and read over what goes on with metrics, because let me just tell you, I've never been in the orange, and I've been doing this for a while. I've never been in the orange. I'm knocking on all the wood. I'm not, where's some more wood at? Let me find some more wood. There goes some wood. I'm knocking. Y'all hear me knocking on the wood? I'm knocking on wood. That's that southern stuff. They say you knock on wood, that you supposed to have some good luck, and it's nothing supposed to come to you or something like that. I don't know. Comment down below if you know why you're supposed to be knocking on wood. But anyway, I am in the orange, and I've been in the orange forever on my metrics for the acceptance rating. That's because I don't accept everything that comes to me. So I'm never going to be in the green, and that's fine. I mean, as long as I'm out here accepting some orders, which I do, because like I said, I cherry pick, because I can't be traveling everywhere and not know where you at. Some places are just unsavory. You got to be safe. So I don't accept everything that comes my way, but I'm fine with that, with my metrics being in the orange, because I know that's my problem. That's my fault. But as far as the on time, I know I'm going to always be on time. That's just me. I don't like to be late, so I'm going to be on time. And what else it is on time. Oh, my drop. I don't drop orders. So I'm in the green for everything mean, I have been for a while, but with that acceptance, I'm in the orange. And shout out the while, they probably gonna have me in the red because I don't accept everything, but I do accept a lot, which is how I get my content to y'all. So if y'all are with me in the comments and basically saying like, Spark, if you're gonna tell us that we're gonna be downgraded or whatever, or allow the customers to downgrade us, can you please just tell us, send us a holla in an email or through the app or something and say, look, sis, listen, bro, this customer said that you XYZ, get it together. That's all. That's it. But anyway, make sure that y'all go check out my other videos. I'm gonna leave the links down below so that you can check out the playlist, and then also make sure that you have subscribed. If you haven't, we want to make sure that you go ahead on and take care of that right now, and make sure that you turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload videos. Anyway, I'm out. I just had to come on here and say that, and I hope that y'all have a good day, rest of the day, and I'll holla.